Police are moving in tonight to remove barricades in the uptown neighborhood of Minneapolis. Demonstrators blocked the area of West Lake and Girard. It's where Winston Smith was shot and killed by deputies on a task force almost 2 weeks ago. And Sunday night, one of the demonstrators, Deanna Kneidick, was hit and killed when a man drove into the group of protesters. Tonight, police identified that driver as 35-year-old Nicholas Kraus. He's expected to be charged tomorrow with criminal vehicular homicide. Tonight, the city focused on the makeshift barriers that are blocking the city. City crews removed them this afternoon. Protesters put them back, and the city started removing them again within the last 2 hours. We've also seen protesters being detained by police. Our Ben Henry is live at the scene. Ben, tell us what's going on there right now.
Lindsay, in the last 10 or 15 minutes, when it started to get pretty dark out, the crowd got energized once again. A couple of bullhorns are back out, and they are starting to chant at police as well. But crews are almost done getting rid of those makeshift barriers, something that the city said they're going to put a big focus on moving forward if people continue to occupy Lake Street near Hennepin Ave and Girard Avenue. So again, you have a pretty good size crowd of people, demonstrators, community members, and then on the other side of the police line in the middle of the intersection of Lake and Hennepin, you have a large line of police as the crews behind them do their thing and clean up. As mentioned, Lindsay, we've seen at least 5 people detained. Mayor Jacob Frey said earlier people would get arrested if things do not stay peaceful and lawful. A big focus the city has is clearing out and stopping more barricades from going up.
We cannot allow the unauthorized closure of streets. We need to make sure that both residents and businesses are able to access essential city services.
Mayor Frey says the atmosphere in Uptown has changed significantly. He says between illegal activity and now dangerous conditions with roads getting blocked with makeshift barricades, the intersection of Lake Street and Girard Avenue cannot continue this way.
This ongoing occupation of a street or an intersection in a way that is counter to access and is simply not safe, that's where we have an obligation to step in and say, no, we can't allow for, again, whether it's residents or patrons or people who are protesting to be put in these scenarios that, as we've seen, can be either violent and even deadly.
The mayor, along with City Council President Lisa Bender, also supporting the protesters' cause, calling for more transparency in both instances that left 2 people dead near the newly occupied area. Winston Smith Jr., shot by deputies earlier this month, and Deanna Kneidick, hit by a car and killed over the weekend while protesting the shooting. At least one community member near the scene surprised to see Public Works and the police department come in so quickly to clear the barriers.
I feel like the city could do more to work with the community and hear them out. I understand that the street needs to be used as well, but it's just kind of disheartening.
City officials say peaceful protests can happen in the Uptown area, but they must remain at that. And sharing arrests will be made if needed.
We are monitoring the situation, and we have resources in place to be able to respond to any unsafe acts, especially acts of violence or major destruction.
Also with the mayor, Minneapolis Police Inspector Katie Blackwell, who is in charge of Uptown's 5th Precinct. When asked who's in control of the area, Inspector Blackwell says it's the police department, with the help of community partners, all working to prevent unrest.
We can allow for peaceful protest. We can demand accountability and transparency. We can memorialize those who have lost their lives. And simultaneously, we can prevent an unauthorized closure or occupation of a street in one of our major commercial hubs.
Some of those community groups that we mentioned there are working with the Office of Violence Prevention, trying to bridge the gap between the demonstrators and police, and again, to try and keep the peace. But I mentioned earlier when we were connecting with Mayor Frey that I've seen protesters even push back on some of those community groups, and I have seen that here on the corner of Lake Hennepin and Girard as well. Lindsay, as I mentioned, the clearing out is almost done. They said they would be back out today, but they didn't give us a specific time. But a couple hours ago, they rolled in and they cleared things out pretty quickly, but they're just about wrapping up.
All right, Ben Henry reporting live in Uptown tonight. Of course, our crew mentioned they did see arrests being made tonight. We'll have those numbers for you tomorrow morning. Ben, thank you so much.